Goedemiddag. Give it a moment or two and then we get started. Okay. Okay, that's 4 o'clock. We can get started. Let's see the new name there. Don't see being here before, Crispin. Just give you a quick rundown what happens. You can post any questions, or if you want to be proactive on the chat line, or you can ask yourself and ask the question verbally. This is a forum more than a class. So the idea is to interact, find trades, clarify a few things. If some stuff we're talking about you're not sure about, just clearly ask, and then we can take it from there. Okay. Right. We'll look at it now. Yeah. We'll look at it now, but obviously you cannot do a share until 4:30. So just to start off with this, it's in a neutral zone. It's a little bit of a high there. So we thought, the market still looks like sell the rally. So the stop is 251.70, just above these guys here. Okay, and take it down to about that level there.
Excuse me, sir.
Go on,
Sorry for the interruption. Your screen is currently on the dollar index. My apologies, Raj. Fani. Hi.
I'm very sorry about that. Thank you very much. On the idiot. Oh well. That better? Funny, is that better?
Yes, 100%. Thanks, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, someone's on the ball here. Thank you. Okay, yeah. I've got the stop here, just above this guy here, just above there, 251.70, and it hasn't been there, a couple of months ago. And that's why I put it there, and the TP down here somewhere down there, 236, somewhere down there. Okay. Remember, to anyone new to shares, it's different to Forex. One share on this one, if you get in at market, will be in the region of about just over $5, $5.20 good cost, something like that. It's about 100 Rand per share. So you're putting 0.1 or 0.02 or 0.05 wing, will be multiples of 1. So you can do 1, which is risk, or if you want to risk 500, you put 5 shares in. So don't forget the volumes are much higher on shares than in Forex. You just need people to get used to that. Okay, so 5 is incredibly big on Forex, but it's okay. It's not that big on shares. Just remember that. And I think what's happened, because there's so many people not realize that, putting 0.01 in, I think they default it now to a minimal 1. So it made that, because it's no good going into a 10 Rand share, putting 0.01, hits TP, you buy a box of matches. So yeah. Okay, yeah, so Microsoft, you see it. You've got the trade sent out on the MT5 mailbox, and I posted it on my WhatsApp group. We can't use this calculator for it. You have to use the Excel one, but you can get it easily enough from your LMS when you log in. Okay, that's the calculator there. It's an Excel spreadsheet calculator. All the rest is done by this calculator here. So if you haven't got it, guys, go to the live chat as soon as you can. Go to technical support and get this, because the volumes, the correct volumes, is more than vital, more than imperative to get that right. If your overexposure goes against, you're gonna have a problem. Okay, equity management is what it's all about. High risk, high return, and part of that is equity management. Very important to do. Yeah, well, yes, basically. I don't know any other news coming out specifically good or bad on Microsoft. Based on technicals, I see 12,000 holding. I think still see the technicals, in fact, most of the shares sell the rally, and it's pretty close to a high. Friday, you can see it's a bit of indecision. It tried to push up high and it couldn't. And then the market's come off, the NAS has come off a little bit, so we think a bit of a downside. Look at the NAS now. Now we're talking to, that's Microsoft, yes, it's on there, Microsoft Corporation. Okay, I'll just go to NASDAQ quickly. So, it's coming off today. This goes around the clock, remembered. This came off since Friday, so I'm expecting downside. Apple maybe, but Microsoft not so sure. I haven't seen anything particularly major on Microsoft to worry about. Will be a few funds coming out from, I think, Wednesday through to Friday. But worry about that then. Don't have to worry about it now. Okay, right. Okay, so there it is. Get yourselves ready. Maybe you can't put it in now, you put it 4:30. I'm just going to put a little alarm in case I forget when 4:30. So I'm just going to give me a second when I put my alarm in to remind me. What's the time now? Oh, 5:35 minutes time. Call it 20. Okay, so a little alarm there. Okay, right. Okay, so if you got that, keep an eye on it. And don't forget, 100 rand a share plus minus. Go to your mailbox. The figures are there. Put your mind down. I'll put mine down anyway. Down there. MSFT. Don't forget the full stop afterwards. MSFT full stop. A sell around. What's the price now? Just give me a second. 247. Put around there or slightly better. 247. 247 point. Call it 70. What the hell? SL 251.7. TP 236.0. Therefore, risk with costs is about $5. Call it about 95 rand, something like that. And we're all better. It's a better price. It opens slightly higher. You get a better price, means you get more for your money. Okay, so there we are, Microsoft. Right, I can press on. Gold's going nowhere. Glad we left it alone. It popped up. Look at that. Now it's decided to pop back down again. It's going nowhere. Dollar index is still below 106, but it has suddenly got, so it has crept up over the last 3 hours from a low of 105.33, something like that. So it's going up slightly. We had a few today. Let's go in. Start off with the US dollar 138.03. Gave us a bit of jip earlier on. Hey, do you remember that? Went up. And then the bloody thing came off. Look at this. Luckily, your stop was here somewhere, so it held. It's popped up. So now, from coming off, it's nicely 63 pips in profit. So what are we going to do with this? What are we going to do with it? We're going to modify this. No technical fundamentals, Mark. Just technical. You're in IT. If you know something about Microsoft we don't on a fundamental basis, pray tell us. But yeah, I'm really particularly specific. No, it's purely technical. I think the Nasdaq and the shares are a report, so I think it might have a bit of downside. And the Nasdaq, as I say, has come off, so I don't see why it should come off a bit as well with it. Okay, anyway, so go back to your style. Okay, just remember, if you want to speak, just let me, tell me and I'll unmute you, okay? Sorry about that. Yeah, so you put it into profit. Don't get too close, up and down quite a bit. It's up to you. You might want to put in an entry or see a bit of profit. What about 138.30? And then whatever happens, you should make some money out of it. But if it feels a bit close, you don't want to get stopped out on the way up. That's up to you. The euro holds its ground. Lagarde is speaking and testifying as we speak from 4 o'clock. So go and have a look at that after we have a quick look at this. So don't forget, guys, if you took the trade, it's in a profit after giving you some jips. So the ups and downs, see it through, turned out okay. We're in a winner, so put it about 138.30, and now you got a nice profit built in. Your stop's better than your entry. Okay, happy with that. AUSD, hope it comes right. Hey, what's happening? Oh, it's coming right at last. I looked about 15 minutes ago at about 90. It actually came up about 67.20 earlier on, didn't it? But anyway, whatever. It seems to be coming right now. It's about one. Don't get excited, guys. About 1 pip in profit, but that's a lot better than what it was this morning. So it looks like that trade seems to be coming right, which I'm happy to say. Okay, I've just had Sephora send me something. Figures are on fire today. I'm glad he delayed it to now. If he sent it this morning, might not have had the same view. The TP I've got for this one here is 139. I think is that 16? Oh, is it 139.10? Got 139.10. Well, you go, yeah, you go to 139. You often might get some noise round the round figure, to be fair. So I'm not against that, Mark. It might not get to 139.10. It might get some noise in the pullback, depending on the DXY. If that comes off, if it does hit the 139, I might pull back. So I have no problem with that. Guys, if it gets to 139, you know, the move you stop up, or even cut your position by half or something, or maybe if you start pulling back, just take it. But you don't know. I'm just saying, be aware. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't set that, but it's not a bad thumb suck. If it gets to 139, that's near as damn it. Get my point. And I'll get to 139 on the bid. Oh, sorry, on the ask, and 138.97 on the bid, and you got a long on it, so you get out on the bid. So thumb suck or not bad. Quite happy with that. That more I think about it, risking all of it coming away, try and get another 10 or so pips in case it gets to TP. Well, it's up to you, but be aware of it if it gets the round figure. That's all I'm basically saying. Okay. Okay, well, it's popped up a couple of pips, but at least it's trying to come right. Okay, S&P 500 was another one we got out. Don't think a lot of people took it, but I got it down anyway. And it's, well, it's in profit. What a pleasure. Morning gloom to afternoon, cheering up sort of thing. Don't think she's on here. I think it's Beatrice sent me a WhatsApp saying she's made some money on the trades today, which I have to be honest, when people send me that, it really puts me in a good mood. So yeah. Just a second, we can't seem to get this thing on the lot side. You've got to go to CFDs. I mean, the guys on the lot side. The share is the share. How do I put this? MSF2. Share, not Forex. Yeah, guys, you shouldn't be asked questions like that if you're trading. You should have gone to CFDs, you know. Anyway, never mind. I'll answer this question. People's in a battle to get this idea around their head. The contract side of the share is 1. On the S&P, it's 10. On Forex, it's 100,000. It's a different ballgame. So how do you do it? Just right click, specifications, it gives you that. Sorry, guys, you know all that. Some guys just seem to back and get the hang of this. That's 100,000. Get a Tesla for whether it's a share anyway. It says contract size 1. So it's a different set setup. So you'll be putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not 0, whatever. Okay, it was a sell. Maybe I could join it now if you want. But we got in this morning at what are we at? 4,005. So it's moving into profit now. We went short, so we're getting out on the buy. So it's about 8 pips in profit. Not exactly shoot the lights up, but there are the 8 pips in profit on the other side of the coin. So that's okay. So a US dollar, Japanese yen, that's fine. You modified your stop, so that's one I can give it a tick to. AUD USD, well, it's looking a lot better than this morning, but still got to wait on that one. Microsoft, we can't enter yet. Okay, where were we? AUD NZD. Okay, AUD NZD. That was Zeph's trade. I wasn't too keen, so I put that down for Zeph. Some guys want to join him. This was a sell as well. 1.0762. It's more. Well, it's not. It's just about break even at the moment. So you're not losing or winning at the moment. It's a bit quiet, but anyway, you're not losing. That's the main thing. So AUD USD is the only one slightly. Let's come back to break even again. So it's trying to go down. Let's have a look at the dollar index. What's happening? Yeah, dollar index is starting to strengthen a bit, so that might come right. So let's keep your fingers crossed. And dollar yen has done well, and yeah, S&P is okay-ish. See what happens to Microsoft later on. Okay, I just want to mention a couple we mentioned this morning. Want to look at confirmation, and I was hoping to look at about 103 to buy it. Remember, we saw if we can take back the 200, we want to hang on to it and buy if it takes that. It looks like that's what's happened. Let's go to the 4 hour to make sure. 1 hour, come back a bit, maybe retest it. Not sure the 50 was going to tell me, but yeah. So I think it's a good chance of that holding. It's some support around the 200. Okay, just quickly check the weekly. Nothing getting in the way there, not particularly. So it came right down here, and we retained that 200-day moving average. So there's a possibility of a buy on this one. Are you comfortable? Always say when in doubt, stay out. If you're not comfortable, that's fair enough. But I think there's a possibility here of a buy. We don't have to make it a magnificent good stop. How far can we make the stop? Let's have a look. We put it down here. That's too far. Maybe here. Yeah, maybe just below there, and the TP up to there. Anyone like? Good afternoon, Mr. Ngalo. Anybody like the look of this one? I'm not sure I'll be able to pronounce your first name. It's got a click sound. So don't embarrass myself and give you a laugh by attempting it. So I'll call you Mr. Ngalo. Ngalo, I should say. Afternoon, anyway. Okay, right. So anybody see the potential upside on this one? Or a downside, you prefer? Any comments, guys? Nobody? Just wait for a moment. Some guys probably checking it out. You're going to wait on that one. A couple other guys are looking at it, checking it out on their computer. So I'll wait a moment or two. You like it, Crispin? Anybody want to join Crispin? And Maria, fair enough. As I said, if you wait, that's entirely up to you. Of course it is, obviously. Anybody want to try it around this, the round figures? Remember, the round figures support resistance area. It seemed to retained it. So, anyone want to join Crispin? So that fairly confidently, I get the impression that you've actually traded before. You're not completely brand new. Come on, guys. Anyone want to join or leaving us? Okay, finally, like so it's good enough. Anyone else good? I'll put the figures up now. Just a second. Yes, dollar CAD buy. Right. Put the stop down here somewhere. Let's make sure we get a nice place. That's a bit. Yeah, make it 102.14, and the TP can make it here 104.5, 104.50. Why is that here? Why is that here? That's better. Yeah, risk rewards 1.8. That's fine. Above 1.5. $100 a micro. So to wait a bit. Do you like it? And I'm putting it down at that. There we go. So getting it. We'll put on what it says there. 102.96. They will go up and down. Don't panic. Comes off. Might get a price. Might not. Who knows? 102.14. 104.50. Yes. I know the older guys here, the more experienced guys, I mean, not older, will know this, but the younger guys, the newer ones, I mean, Don't think you can buy it, get a bottom or a top. It's a completely natural instinct. And I sometimes try it even myself now after all these years. But don't try and get a bottom or top. Once you made a plan, decide, implement it, and then the noise, the up and down. Spoke to a lady today, just introduced myself, etc. And I said she's out and about, and she'd do something. She gets back to the office. I said, "Why do you put it on your phone?" I quite liked her answer. It's too tempting emotionally to keep peering at the phone. So she puts it in, and now she can't check it every 5 seconds when she leaves the office to go and do something. I thought that's not a bad answer. So just thought I'd share that with you. She's not on the moment, but I thought it was a pretty damn good answer. Yeah, so there we are. Okay, but anyway, so if you like it, there it is. If you want that, up to you. We'll see how it goes. Okay, the other one was CHFJPY. Revisit that. Thought right with the 140, it was 18. Okay. I'm not sure about this anymore. I think I could feel it something else. No, it's too much indecision. It had the bounce. It didn't really surprise me from down there, but I wasn't confident enough to go for it. There's too many of these wicks showing indecision. So I think I missed that trade. I'm not sure I'm going to join it now. That 50 seems to be holding, and coincidentally with the 10-day moving average, the maroon one. I think I'm not too keen. If anyone likes it, I'll come back to it, but I'm not too keen. Euro dollar, she's speaking at the moment. Remember, Lagarde is the president of the ECB. She's speaking at the moment. So I'm going to just check the euro dollar, see if it's reacting. It's 4 o'clock. Much reaction there? Not much. Let's put it on 5 minutes. You can much reaction there. Okay, Shane, not much. Sorry, Mrs. Lagarde. Not seeing you reacting too much, do you? You see a bigger reaction when Powell's speaking, hey guys. He's the chairman of the Fed, for those who don't know. When he speaks, then he gets a small reaction. It's pretty dull, as a matter of fact. I thought it'd be a bit more hawkish. But anyway, that being as it may, maybe let's leave the euro for the moment. But I think there's a good chance it might drop back below there. We'll wait for confirmation. Okay. Second. Okay. Write that down and reply. Okay. Right, so the NAS, what's the time? A few minutes more to opening. The NAS, anything happening there? Not much. Try the 5 minutes. Yeah, just wait for opening clearly. Okay, we'll leave that there. Go back to daily. Okay, anything else we want to check? Shift, CAD, JPY, AUD, no, not too keen on AUD, JPY. I looked at this morning, don't think there's any change on that one. No. If it retained that, I might look to buy it, but not at the moment. It's $100. That'd be 2090. Okay. So, yeah, Brent, is nothing much happening there either? No, not. Okay, well, I've covered more or less the stuff from earlier on. Seems to be pulling back a bit, this one. So if you got your stop at 30, you're covered anyway, whatever happens. And the AUD USD is starting to come right. Thank goodness, it's starting to come right. You're up about 4 or 5 pips there. That's okay. But it's still AUD CHF. Okay, you should be doing well on that. Should be doing bloody well on it. Yeah, should be doing very nicely, Anthony. Antony, got to pronounce it right. Because Anthony's the guy's name. Okay, where are we? Yeah, doing okay. Might get a bounce around figure 63. Let's look at the shorter term chart. Yeah, it looks like got a bit of a bounce from the round figure there, as you can see. But whether it bounced much, I don't know. I'm assuming you're in a reasonable profit. If you're more than 30 pips in profit, I suggest you modify the stop loss down to entry, or slightly better to cover costs, just to protect yourself in case. Now, gold. I'm not sure what to do about gold, actually. I might actually ask for your help with this one. A bit clueless at the moment on gold. I used to have a daily blog on gold. We stopped it for whatever, and then I'm doing me, nothing wrong with the blog. It's a couple of things came up, I couldn't do it. But bottom line is, I follow gold a lot, and I can honestly say, Marcus, I'm not sure at the moment, and I think the buyers and sellers are telling me the same thing. Oh, you remember, hey, Mark? Yeah. I tell you what happened. Some guy bloody said he went in on one of my golds. This one didn't go his way, and then he started kicking up and saying, no, it's all a load of rubbish, and tried to explain to the guy that not everyone will be right. We do our best. No, this is no good. I just thought we'll just I'm not getting in for it. In other words, I'm getting sort of a knock on it, so I left it. But now we're going back. We're doing a full-on stuff on the morning updates, etc., and signals. So the WhatsApp is a much more useful now. Okay. But it wasn't a bad blog. I thought, well, of course I'd say that. I didn't think it was such a bad blog, Mark. But going back to that, Marius, the buyer and sellers not telling me. Look at Fridays, look at today. If the DXY goes up, it's going to go down. The DXY comes back down again, it'll go up. I just can't call this at the moment. I'll be honest. A buyer's as good as a seller at the moment. I just can't call it, to be honest. If someone else can see something, maybe Mark can see something, a buyer or sell on this one. Anyone see anything happening on the gold and want to help out Marius there? Sorry, your host cannot. Yeah, I'm with you on that one for sure. Okay, there you are. Okay, so anybody there want to buy this with Marius? Sure, just think of that. I'm just going to post these links for you. Here's the dollar index I've been talking about. So I'm getting having to doing every time for you guys. This is the 10-year note, or the yields rather. Idiot. I'm going to cock up on that cart now. What have I done now? Okay, make a note of those three if you haven't got them. Economic calendar is very important. It's all important. We're going to post. Okay, just a second now. It's only 2 minutes to go over now. It's a good point. Let's go over there to NAS. Thank you. My alarm should be getting off any moment now. Knock it off because we're over. Okay, so you're single ownership. Well, you can't enter now. It's not open yet, but we'll have a look at half-past and check it out. The rationale's purely, I think I'm sure Mark's going to come off, so technically speaking, as CSL. There's no fundamental rationale. It's purely for that reason. Okay. Oh yeah, see, thanks, Sean, Mark. Okay, just give it a moment, it should be opening, then we'll check out the shares then. Bloody raining now. Yeah. Right, have a look at Microsoft now on that subject, and that's soft. See, it's already come off a bit as expected. Now, is it worth chasing? That's what you got to ask yourself. Not too far off. It's not too far off. Maybe it is worth chasing. It's up to you. About $100 or just over that on micro. I saw micro got me at it now for 1.0 per share. Okay, so there we are. If you want to do it, just well, I think you might have missed it now. It's a bit low. If you got in quickly on opening, it should be fine. You might pull back to get in. Now, it's about $2 below, which means your risk reward will be out of kills. Bear that in mind, okay? If you got it, well done. That's why it turns out you got to get ready, have the figures ready. If it's okay, press the sell or the buy, depending where you're going, and put the S on TP in afterwards. You don't miss it. I think you might be chasing it now a little bit. Okay, if you got it, it's doing okay. So I want to check through the shares now. BA was doing okay, then it popped up there for whatever reason, best owns itself. Maybe the oil price came down a bit, helped it along. So it's now $2 in the rest. Give me some chip. It's not really happening. Barbara's doing okay. We've got it at 80. It's now 74, just under 75. So that's doing okay. This next one was a Coca-Cola and Hewlett Packard. That's F-Stop. That's doing okay. Got in at 14 something or other. So that's doing okay. Let's have a look. HPQ. Yeah, it's come off a bit, but I said to the guys, I don't know where to put the stop in, but I said modify your stop. So you should be able to lose on this share because you should at least break even or better. Because the market looks like it's coming off. I'm not so surprised. I'll take everything in hand. Okay, but it should have been in profit. Okay. Remember, you've got to add that. Stopped out can be in profit as well as loss. Okay. KO. This is not so pretty. I think it's been stopped out. 63 with the stop. Sorry about that, guys. That was a value. Okay, that one was stopped out. What else? We've got OXY. That might be coming off. Yes, it is. Thought it would. Oil's come off. That's why I said to the guys I posted, modify your stop. I can't remember what to build in profits. So you should have been stopped out of that one in a profit. If you hadn't modified, well, so be it. Okay, I think it's actually now breaking even as we speak. It was about that 11 when we entered it. But it was up there, so you should have modified on Friday. So that's when I sent it out. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so that set should be okay then. Tesla already out of. I want to sell that again. We'll come back to that. Netflix, the other one. Yeah, I think all the guys got stopped out. I said it's 283 modify stop to. And he went up and hit 283. So a lot of guys stopped out now. $10 a share profit. What a pleasure. He might come off again, but I wouldn't be selling it here. So I'll sell a better price. So leave that alone. Tesla's something you can look at, though. Tesla's something we can look at. She's gone back to these levels here with some downside. So it's a possibility that there. I can put out the stop loss. See why is it? Can't really find one. Haven't got that much information on it. So put the stop. I like it quite a wide stop on this. So maybe you can put it up there if you want to sell it. Maybe 195. Get it down to maybe 155 or something. But there is a possibility of a short on this one. I think you might get some downside. It's quite a volatile stock, just bear that in mind. Oh, okay, I'll just copy that and have a look at it afterwards. Yeah, well, yeah, it went so long, it's quite slow on the 4 anyway. This is on Friday, remember, because it's only on just now. I think the long was based on a bounce after coming off so deeply. And we came up a hell of a long way. Came from down there in a few days from over 200 bucks right down there. So I was expecting a bounce. I personally think it's going to all around it out there and come off. Silver rally is my take on 10 at the moment. And I haven't changed that. So I'll have a look at that afterwards. After the session, they say. Okay, I think that's covered the shares. Yeah, so there we are. Microsoft, is it still doing okay? If you got in, it seems to be okay. If you didn't get in, I'd try and check maybe at 247 or at least 246.70 or something. You might get it, it's chasing a bit here if you missed it first time round, but it looks like it's coming right. Okay. Okay, any questions on that? But it's come up on my other screen now, by the way, Mark. It's a bounce, but I'm not sure I'll be buying that bounce. I'd rather sell the rally. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, all right. You should have been stopped out there because it's come right back, dollar yen. Surprising, because beyond the US dollar is actually big. That makes no sense. What's it suddenly done that for? Very strange. But if you modified, you should have been stopped out. What did we say modified to? 138? I can't remember that. Anyway, whatever. Don't join it again, by the way. But I'm surprised it pulled back that much, especially the dollar strengthening. Just shows you've got to keep an eye on this carry on, eh? All right. Let's see how AUD is getting on. Back up again. Look, here we go again. Can't make its mind up where it wants to go. Okay, right. Any question, guys? We've covered the stuff we've done so far. Is the S&P still coming? Just check that. Back up to break even again. Oh, over the bloody place. So, yeah, can't make it study mind up. Maybe the NASDAQ doing the same then. It's a bit surprising, huh? Yeah, now the NASDAQ decided to pump bounce up for some reason. Go figure. Okay, right. I've covered my stuff there. Any questions from you guys on any shares? Anything you want to look at? Anything you want to ask about? Anything we've discussed you're not sure about? You want me to clarify a bit more? If you missed a link or missed something, or where do we get the calculator from? How do we calculate margin? Anything like that. If you can't think of a decent trade to look at. I don't want people trading if they don't know how to set a volume or don't even know their margin and leverage. Don't know what that means. They shouldn't be trading. They should be. They should find out, and I can help them. Good day, Tibble. In fact, I think I mentioned the other day, overseas, I think in America as well, but certainly the UK, you have to take a little test before you enter these to make sure you understand what leverage means. I don't want people going into leverage products without knowing the ups and downs of it. NASDAQ, is that the NASDAQ or NGAS, not NSDG is? Well, the NASDAQ is full of surprise. That's an understatement. That is a definite understatement there, tomorrow. That's for sure. Full of surprises. Go to the loo, come back, probably pop down another 50 pips, eh? That's why I said, guys, do not touch the NAS on small accounts. The jumping around there, you won't be able to handle it. Okay. Oh, did it? Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay. I just want to mention something here. Does anybody not know what I'm talking about when I say you've been margin called, or what a margin call is? one of those things, yeah. I'll miss a few as well. It gets quite busy. I missed a couple of trades. Well, I get in a bit later because I've been helping somebody else out. I've had time to do my own. Sometimes I miss and turn a bit late, but that's just mine. That's one of those things, no problem. But yeah, anybody, when I say, I'm sorry, make me be margin calls, does anybody there not know what I'm talking about? Because it happens quite a lot, and I'm pretty sure they don't know why. I mean, you know, they're stopped out, it's closed the trade without getting anywhere near the stop loss. They don't know what's going on. That's called a margin call. Anybody in the trading room now, when I say margin call, does anybody know what that doesn't? Not so. Anybody not know what that means? I presume most of you do. There might be one or two not sure. It's very important to understand. You need to ask. Okay, so no one's saying this, I presume you all know what it is. Thank goodness for that. I just want to say, if you want to know what the margin is, let's click on any instrument, no matter what it is, and then you check. This happens to be NZD cash, arbitrarily pulled it out. There's your deposit or margin, initial margin they call it. Divide 0.004 into 100, and that's about what? Not about. It's exactly what's that? 250 to 1 leverage. Okay. There's your leverage. Okay, guys. Oracle. Just want to keep an eye on. Hope to short this one actually. This is another one I've been keeping an eye on to try and get a short. Where's the 200? No, I've got it on there. Okay. It's a bit in the strong zone, but I don't know what's so good about Oracle to keep it out there. It might get pulled back, but I'm going to wait for some more confirmation. Okay. Yeah. Any questions? Anything out there you'd like me to discuss? Are you all happy with something or unhappy with something that I can handle? No, don't ask me unhappy because I don't know what the gold price is going to be in our time. Can't help you there, I'm afraid. But yeah, seem to be coming off, so just what I didn't buy there. Anything you want to look at? A short, a long, and anything? Anything you want clarification on? Colin, you happy there? Crispin, okay? We can check Brent with pleasure, knowledge, with pleasure. What about you? But I'm inclined to look at possible bounce on this. I think it's a bit overcooked, oversold. Not sure I've got much confirmation, and there's no particularly brilliant technical analysis here. I just think that the fundamentals world over, they're using a little bit of oil. I know that for various reasons, but I don't think that's going to be sustained. I think it might have a push up soon. Maybe we want to wait for a bit more. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll take it down to, I like about $4 stop down here somewhere. There's a good chance it might pop up to about there, or even there. Or you're already long. Okay, I hope it does. Anyone see a possible long on the Brent? Possible some more upside after this big move down. It's moved down how long? Since the 8th of November, which is only what are we now? 3 weeks or so ago. So moved down nearly $18. So I think we should get some buyers coming in. That's a good point. That's an excellent point. I've forgotten about that. Thank you. That's why I like a forum. It's like this class. It's a forum where we share ideas. Everyone misses stuff. However good you are, you know, however experienced you are, whatever. That's a good point. Yeah. There's such a state in Venezuela. They've got to try and help them out anyway. But that's a good point. That might do something to do with it. Yeah. But I still think the Saudis won't accept $70. Not just the Saudis. The Russians, other people, Nigerians, don't think they'll be happy with $70. They want to better oil price. They want to cripple it to $120. I think I don't think they're going to be happy with $70 a barrel. So I think we could get a push up from here. So that's it's not the strongest one I've ever come across, but if you want to take a $4 risk with a stop at $4, maybe we can look at one with some upside. Anyone like it, or think we should sit aside for I think it's an okay trade. I think it's brilliant. It's okay. You'll be very happy, yeah. But you see, I think you're a bit selfish there, Mark. You'll be happy. All the poor guys going filling up with petrol, eh? Don't you have a care for those poor guys, eh? God, what's it now? August, September, October, November, 3 months just about. Wow. And then the stocks go up as well. That's right. It's got to cover that. I'm not sure about $100, mate. To be honest, we could do. But I think it could ever bounce from here. It seems to be moving up as we speak. Anyone have a look at it? Not suggest you go anymore, Mark. But anyone else want to have a look at this one for a buy? What's a possibility? Some of the TP anyway. See what you think. No, I think it's a bit. I think it's some downside here. Yeah. We've fallen 82. It gets $78. And the TP. I don't want to make it to 100. That's pushing it. I make it to 90. 90.75, like it says. There we are. Maybe pull this down a little bit. Somewhere there, just to cover this up. There's a possibility of a bit of upside there. You think some more downside? Well, I don't know. I've seen moving up at the moment. That wick seemed to be sort of buyers attracting buyers. They're pretty low. I think they'll do something about it if it starts going back into the 70s. You know what I mean? If you're uncomfortable, don't do it. If you like it but not 100%, well, maybe go in a smaller position. Whatever. It's costing you just under 70 rand. What's that in dollars? About what? $4, something like that. Just over $4 a micro. That's about $4 a micro, or as you see, about 66 rand we speak. If you want a short than long, I like a long. Noise likes a long. Oh, shame. You're going to check, leave us. Okay, Anthony. Enjoy. Okay. Anyone to buy or short this one? For a buy? Anyone knowledge likes it? Anyone to join us for a buy or join Sipandili, if that's pronounced right, for a short? Or nothing at all. You want to buy it? Okay, we've got a couple of guys. So now we'll go to the sellers in a minute. Okay. Right, to sell. Anyone to join on a sell? 17 on a sell. If you do, I'll put that down as well and see who wins. A bit of fun. As they lose their money. I mean, as we waste some money. Anyone want to sell on this? Anyone join Sympathy on a sell? Like an auctioneer, yeah. That's the long. Okay, well, not enough people want to sell it. It's the long seems to be the name of the game. Right, see if we can get some movement on this thing. Okay, great. Those didn't get the Microsoft. Looks like you might have missed it. Yeah, you might have missed it. Yeah, the few there. Okay, that's right. So there we are, the Brent. We prefer WTI, we can look at it. Don't do both, do one or the other. We prefer WTI, we can look at that as well. Okay, so just checking there. Okay, WTI, if you want to look at it. Pretty similar, actually, yeah. Don't do both, do one or the other. We'll stop down. What's that, 4 days? Yeah, around about there, stop, CP up there. It's about similar. Okay, if you want to do WTI, I'll put it up, otherwise you run, that's fine. Okay. Right, okay, just have a quick check to see how the others are doing, because I'm going in particularly new at the moment. Cat JPY, nothing's happening there. It's not losing, it's not making, a bit quiet. AUD USD, 2 pips to the negative, but it might come right. What's that BA doing? Starting to try to come right, good stuff. And the Microsoft, as I say, is not doing too badly. Coming off a little bit. Okay, that's good. And that's doing quite nice. The Ford, been that for a while as well, going about 1408 or 4, I can't remember that. It's doing all right anyway. But what else? We'll do US dollar yen, come back up again. If you stop down and chase it, that's in a profit, but mind. If you're still in, great. Whatever you do, at least get your stop a bit above your entry if you're still in. Okay, right. Okay, that's me sort of run out of anything new to come up with. Got at 96 CAD JPY, didn't we? So it's about even steam at the moment. Oh yeah, just get your ZEF trader, AUDNZD. Is it happening at all? It's selling that way. AUDNZD. It's about the same, yeah. 762. It's gone up a bit. You're a sell there. So it's a little bit in the negative. Okay. Okay. All right. God, yes, you've covered everything that I can think of. Any questions, guys? I just need to make sure you're all up to date with the calculator, with your charts. Don't forget the specification. You want to look at the leverage or the contract size. Any information, it's all there on the instrument by left clicking, right clicking, left click on specifications. You can alter your chart if you like. Just right click, go to properties, and step the chart up as you're happy with. Don't overcrowd it, you know, don't overclutter it. When you've done it, don't forget. If you haven't done it, do it now. Right click, go to templates and save the template. Put in your name there and then make sure you save it. So if something goes wrong, all you do, right click, go back to the template, and there's your saved charts down there. Okay, so that I hope you know. You've got the XY indicators and economic ones. So yeah, I've covered most things that are very important that you've got to have. I'll do it on a regular basis, and you guys make sure they got it. Right, so any trades written you're questioning, you want to have a look at, and you want to go into, and you want to whatever. The floor is yours. Apple, okay. Someone's mentioned that today. I think it was Kerr, I think he mentioned it. certainly breakthrough there. Do you want to chase it now, or do you have a confirmed move below the 50-day? I want to go in now, okay? So we're going to put a stop. Yeah, I want a widest stop above here, okay? So looking about a $10 stop, which means you've got at least $15, preferably $20 down movement. That will work. Just a squeeze there, okay? Take down to last low, but you, if you have a tiny stop, it's a bit of a worry. I think you need to have a stop above the 50. So $10, you're looking to be just over $10 with costs per share, or 180 rand a share. Anyone else like this one? Yeah, the problem with Apple, I'll tell you right now, in my opinion, is they've got a great brand name, but it's become expensive. They're suffering from competition from Huawei, Samsung, and Xiaomi, etc. Suffering quite a bit. Okay, I'll put it down to you. Just give me a second. I'll put it down to you now. Hang on. AAPL dot sell. What do you got it? 145.95. Make it 155.95. Make it, it's just down here. Take it right down, that silly thing. Make it 129. Give me a second, I just type it out for you guys. Make it 146. It's gone up a bit now. Okay, I'll stick it for a price. Make it 146.10 then. Slightly better, okay. Make it 0.0, okay. Get you a slightly better price. So work it out for that. I feel like that. No, I've got that written down. There's a couple of guys like it. That's fine. Yeah, well, I suppose, yeah, because they do get quite a few of their lower end chips from China. Higher end chips are produced in America, but I think with the necessary for cars and phones, etc., lower end chips they were getting from China, so that might have had a bit of a problem there. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about Tesla. I think it's like to come back off again personally. Yeah, I'm short the rally's going to confirm short. Okay, anyway. So we'll see how Apple goes then. Who's that? Whose idea was that? Was what whose idea that was? Put that down. Fine, okay. Fine, that's right. Now, that's just written down. Searching for an 8. There is in front of me. Beg your pardon. Thanks, so much. Okay, right. We'll see if that comes out okay. It's going to be doing well as we speak, eh? Let's test it. Yeah, I can select it. F-stop's going nice. Anyone now? F-stop, that's doing nice. Don't join it now. If you're on board, starting to make a bit of money. Good stuff. Okay, and the Microsoft. Yep, seem to be okay. AUD USD, just checking our trades. Still down a few pips, not a lot, still down. But it's not really going anywhere. I don't know why, because I think last I looked, the dollar's doing okay. The dollar's going up as we speak. Oh well, latent move behind it, I suppose. Okay, right. S&P 500. That's sideways. It's not getting any action in either direction. Weird, eh? Just cannot get moving, and that's after opening. Wow. Okay, so new guys, any questions you'd like to ask? Any clarification? You're not sure? You think what the hell are they on about? I like you just explain. Got a few moments to explain that, unless you want to put a share up or a trade of any sort up. I have to re-roll this chair, eh? Anyone to look at Tesla shorts? I mean, because I've run out of ideas. Not that we complain on it. We've got a few out. It's just today. I thought it'd be a lot quieter today. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out. 7 actually. One of Zeph's, one of Farney's. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of mine. So yeah, we've got quite a few. I actually can't complain. Need to put more money in to handle all these trade ideas. Eh? I was going to think about that. I won't give the name, I'm not allowed to. Had a bit of a laugh actually today. I was on the live chat. The guy put in £5 and asked me to trade it. So I said no. So he suggested add another 20 rand. So that won't work. So I say, well, you need put in what you can, but I don't really work people below 500 rand. And he said, that's what that kind of, you think I'm going to risk 500 rand? Do you think I've made of money? No. He says, if that's your case, I'm taking my business elsewhere. Well, AUDNZD, if you went short, yeah, well, I thought it might be a bounce. I didn't want to go there. That's not something I was keen on, to be honest. Yeah, I'll tell you up front, I was chasing the sell of those levels of pushing it up. I was a bit nervous to buy it. Yeah, it's up to you. I can't really comment on that because I'm not pro the trade anyway. Just want to check this CAD JPY. I wonder if it's worth sending out to the guys. I'll post on my office. They like it. I'll post. See if they like it. Okay. Right. 10214. And if you think Brent's going to go up, which we clearly do, that should be good for Canadian and bad for Japan. In theory, why do you keep doing this to me? 104. It's not going to work, is it? TP. I'll take the TP there. Okay, good enough. Just give me a second. Just going to post this on the head office line to see if they like it. If they do, you'll get it sent out. It's the empty mailbox, and I'll post it as well on my whatchamacallit. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, you got to go then. Okay, fair enough. I get that. You've got stuff to do. That's fair enough. Thanks anyway. Okay, all right. So, yeah, should be coming all right. That. So, if you did do the KJPY, at the moment, for the moment anyway, bob up and down, you seem to be doing okay. Oh, God. Well, I've got my inverter sorted out now, so I should, in theory, be okay. I don't have any problems this morning anyway. Hey, did you get the Brent? That's doing okay. That's going okay so far. CAC JPY is going okay so far. S&P jumping around. This is doing okay. Sort of sideways, okay. At least not losing at the moment. We know about the yen, dollar yen, because we've already modified to stop the profits. I'm not worried about that. AUD USD is the only one still giving me a bit of jip, but it's not that bad. 7 pips in the rears, but it's not exactly going to hurt. The Brent's doing okay. The Apple, is that doing okay? 145.67. That's just okay. It's about $1 in profit. That's a little bit more. And the Microsoft, 247. So yeah, a couple of bucks, $3 in profit, just under $3 in profit. That's okay. So yeah, see how that goes now. Any other shares you're keen on looking at? Your Apple's doing all right, fine. Anything else for us here in the trading room? What Meta? Let's see how much happening on Meta, does it? No, it's too quiet. Okay. Well, I've run out of ideas. Sorry, guys. If you're all happy with no knowledge questions, or any questions on that side, I need you now to come up with something that you'd like to discuss. We've all got your DXY links and the economic calendar links, I take it. Anything else we're discussing I just wanted to go over? That's what the trade room is for. Clarification as well as obviously trades. Trade number one being obviously the reason. And they're not looking too bad, eh? Monday's turned out so far a little bit better than it started off with, that's for sure. You okay there, Godfrey? Any questions yourself? Escom. Don't know about this one at all. It's called XOM. Oh, as in X? Oh, Tsushima. I thought I recognized the code. You're talking about S. Oh, that's Tsushima. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Exxon, that's the one. XCon, that's going to confuse me, yeah. Yeah, I get you now. Not a problem. Yeah, I'm looking to buy this, to be honest. If you're long on Brent, you don't want to be shorting this, do you? I think there's a possibility of upside here. Coffee, thanks for replying. Yeah, but just welcome. This is a trading fraternity forum kind of thing. You need to stick it out. It's not like unless you do one, then you go and take an exam and off you go into the sunset. No, it's an ongoing practical area where we cover stuff. So yeah, you stick with it. And if you're not sure, do exactly doing there. Just pop that, just paste on there. And if I'm busy talking, one of the other guys will help you out. We work very much as a team here, and we're all working for the same team. Okay, we're all kicking the same goalpost. So absolutely. Gold I'd leave alone for the moment. Don't seem to make his mind which way it's going. I'm angling Godfrey to the downside, but not confident enough for myself to recommend a trade to you guys on that one. So if you miss it, you miss it. But if you do like it, I'm aiming more downside than upside on gold. I think the likelihood is more higher to go down than up. Okay. I think the DXY is overcooked, in other words, it's oversold. So I've got a feeling that we're going to get a bit of a bounce. And so far, we've had a bit of a bounce over the last 3-4 hours, which is bad for gold. So I think we might get some downside, but not confident enough to put out as a trade idea. If you like it, we'll certainly look at it, but I'm just saying my piece on that. Okay. Exxon, Exxon. I think there's possibly some upside here. If you believe Brent's going up, which I do, then I think it could bounce to the lower end of this range. Where can we put the stop? Can't put it down, it's too far. We won't get a risk reward. Let's put it down there somewhere. Maybe a $2 stop. Take it up to there. Yeah. But I see upside on this one. If you put it, the problem is you put, let's have a look here. Can I get in? No, I can't. Problem is you put it down there, won't get a risk reward. 279. What's 279 and half of that? You need about, you might squeeze it. Ooh, you're pushing it a bit. About 1.5, you're pushing it. I think I'm tight to stop. Okay, Super Neely, good to have you anyway. But yeah, I see upside. Are you looking at upside as well? On Exxon? I can't pronounce anything now. Exxon, yeah. Were you looking at upside or downside? Because I say, if you're long on gold, on oil, why would you go short on this one? Good. Thanks, Pietro. If you got to go, you got to go. I get that. Husband's banging the table saying, where's my supper? Days have changed since that attitude, I can tell you. Okay. Well, I'm not happy to stop down here and get a risk reward. I don't want to try and put a TP up there, so I'll put a TP here, just down there. So let's see what we can do down here. Make a $2 stop. It's a bit tight, that's the only thing. Try it. If you like it, tell me anyway. A buy on XOM. We'll look at the other one as well. Around 110. Or better, don't forget, or better, get a lower price on a pleasure. SL, make it $2, eh? 110, 108. And TP 1. Make it 114. Risk is just over $2 cost, but costs a minimum. Anyway, $2 or it's about 17, it's about what, 34, call it 35 rand, about 35 rand per 1.0. You want to do that one? I'll do OXY, look at that as well as a possibility. Seems to be holding around about this level here. And then you get a decent risk reward in this one. This one I quite like actually. $2 as well. Don't forget the dot. I put XOM, don't forget the dot afterwards. Tell you there, 72, 72. So I hate to say that I'm angry more to OXY, to be honest. And then the other one takes off and this doesn't. That's called Sod's Law. But yeah, I can both, but I have a slightly preferential one for this one for any reason. But they're both okay. The only worry with the other one, the Exxon one, is I prefer to have the stop below. I'll show what I mean. I prefer, in theory, to have the stop below this guy here. But then you won't get a risk reward. That's my problem. I'm looking at the wrong one now. XOM, sorry. Yeah, I want to have a stop down here, but then you won't get a risk reward. So my stop is a bit tighter than I'd like it to have to get the risk reward. So if you have a choice to two, I'll go for the Oxy. And the one that I particularly like about it, if it does well, that was my idea, and yours is XOM. So I can just kidding. Anyway, anyone to do those? If you do, I'll put it down. If you don't, well, you can do it. Don't have to tell them. I won't put it down unless I've got a couple of guys saying they like it. Either one. And the dollar strengthening, so AUD should come right soon. Going for Oxy, yeah. Finally, forget egos, mate. It's about winning it. Well, Farney likes it. I have to say I agree with Farney. Anyone want to join Farney so we can get the trade down here? If no one agrees, I'm giving myself 2 votes. I'll put it down anyway. But seriously, anybody want to go for it? Yeah, you're a star. All right, OXY dot a buy. What's the figures again now? 68.50, 66.50, and 72.72. Right, just got the okay for that one. So I'm going to do the CAD JPY. That's the ship sailed. Just give me a moment. We'll get out to my guys then. That's the ship sailed. With the ship sailed, they've got to have enough sense to have ship sailed. Damn. It's the second thing I'll send out anyway, but we'll look at where the entry is. Give me a momento. Now, JPY. Where's it written down? Did I put it down? Never put it put down. That's an idiot. Sorry, guys. Give me a moment. I thought I wrote it down. Let's take that. Sure, I did. Where the hell did I put it down? No, I've got the wrong one there. That's better. 102.14. Patient me, sorry, I've got to get this out. Sorry about that. Not this. Why am I? Okay. Right, so you're doing all right anyway. So yeah, if you got in on that one, you're smiling at the moment. Just to XY pseudo like this one. Oh, XY, sorry, where is the XY? XY. 68.50. Okay, see if that's like. If you took it, by the way, Fanny and Marius, you're actually up already. So see if that can continue. Okay, no else took it, but there we are. Okay. So check AUD because it should start coming off now, the dollar strength thing. Bit lagging, but anyway, it should do. That's the theory. Brent, yep, Brent's doing okay as we speak. It's up nearly $1 already, so that's looking a lot prettier. Dollar yen we know about, it's doing okay. Microsoft, just want to check that. 243, that's doing just nicely, good stuff. Brent's doing okay. CAD JPY, S&P 500. Start to come off that bloody time. We'll see if it can be. Oh yes, an Apple. What was it? 146.80, wasn't it? That was yours finally. Yeah, you're doing okay there as well. That's come off nicely as well. Nearly $2 in profit. Hey, it's doing all right, the trading room today. Hey, a lot better than I expected the blues on Monday morning. Okay, just about going to closing time, as they say. Anything else you want clarification on? Remember, I'm doing it every day now, the trading room. Might change in January, but I'll be doing it every day in the meantime. So don't forget, you can join me tomorrow morning at normal time, 9:30 till 11 and 4 till 5:30 as usual. So those who can make it, that'd be great. Don't forget, if you miss it and you want to check it out, go to your portal, scroll down to social media on the menu, and then click on YouTube. It's recorded there. But don't do it 3 days hence because a lot of the stuff will be out of date then, don't forget. But anyway, you just check the price of the entry. It's still similarly like it, you do it. But just remember, it is there if you want to take notice of it. Yeah, that's about that. I've certainly cleared up everything there. Thanks very much, Fanny, all the others that helped, especially you, Fanny, for those ideas. Apple, all right, mine was Oxy, but I mean, you put me onto with Exxon, so that's fine. Yeah, we'll see how they go. Yeah, it's important, don't think. It's very important to have an interaction. That's how we really learn. I remember my school days. I mean, unless interactive, I find it sync so well. Each their own anyway. But good. Hope if those have benefited, hope we have to go around and say it's another hour and a half of my life I've just thrown away. Hope they've got value from it. And I hope it starts reflecting in the blue instead of the red on the balance sheet. To say the US dollar yen's done just fine. AUD might come right, looks like it's okay. S&P start to come right. CAD JPY is already in profit. Microsoft, Brent already, Apple in profit, and Oxy all in profit so far. So that's just great. Yeah, well, I learn from you guys as well. We all learn every session, absolutely. I'll check out just after this that thing you posted there, Mark. You're still there, that website. Okay. Okay, I think that's just about it. Anything else before we close up? Most people already left to go and do their thing. Anything else before we close up, or should we catch you all tomorrow? Okay, I will catch you tomorrow. Okay, thanks, guys. Fantastic. Thanks, Jonas. Thanks for joining us as always. Brilliant. Catch you tomorrow, guys. Thanks.